Hey there, I'm here at my computer and I'm ready to show you what I sold on eBay this week. I'm so excited to get started. It was almost $900 in sales.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I'm the founder of ListingToFreedom.com. I've made over 70,000 flipping items on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I'm ready to teach you how to make money flipping thrift finds.
So I've got everything pulled up. I've got my eBay account pulled up. I've got all of my sales for the week, and I've got a good handful of them for us to go through so you can see exactly what sold. Let's get started. All right, so I'm at my computer. I'm ready to go. Let's go ahead and get started. This is my eBay Seller Hub. This is what it looks like kind of behind the scenes of eBay. And specifically, let's take a look at this graph. This is showing my sales over the last month. The scale here is $200 and $400 on the vertical axis. A lot of these sales, this one was $283. This one was $300. This one was almost a month ago. This was about 2 weeks ago. But specifically for this video, we're going to look at the last 7 days. That includes this day, yesterday, which is $186. I had a low day Wednesday that was 41, and then these days were all a little bit over $100 a piece. And so right here, you'll see where it says the last 7 days, I had $759 in sales. That actually counts today, which just barely started. I'm already having sales coming in, which is exciting, but we're specifically looking at the days prior. And so if I go to my orders tab here, and then I have this set to show all orders, and I put in custom dates of the dates that we're looking at of the previous 7 days. You'll see those dates here. Then that's where where it shows $900 in sales over those 7 days. It was 42 items that sold. So I'm going to pull up my calculator here, and it looks like I already did it. So you just take the total dollar amount that you sold, the $898, and then divide that by the number of items to find out your average sale price. And so in my case, this comes out to a little over $21 an item. Now this includes sales tax, it includes shipping. It's not my net. I do calculate my net profit on a monthly basis, and I do post those videos on a monthly basis of what I made net profit for the month. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through these just very quickly so you can kind of see what sold. I did not have a lot of big sales this week, which is okay. Sure, I would like to be selling things that are $50 a piece, but I just don't have that. And if I relied on bigger flips like that, I'd probably only be making like $100 a month. So it is what it is. And I really only put in about 10 to 12 hours a week. So it comes out, I just figured my hourly wage for last month, the month that just ended, and it came out to over $55 an hour. That's crazy. $55 an hour. Where else am I going to go to get paid that much? So these are all the sales, and then let me jump on over. I have tabs already open here in my browser so we can quickly go through these. Sometimes you get items home and you realize, oh no, this has a flaw. Like as much as you check it at the store, as much as you go through and look for stains, look for holes, sometimes I get these items home and start photographing them only to realize that, oh, there's a hole that I missed. And so a couple of the items that I have to show you are items that were flawed and I did not realize till I got them home. So my choice at that point is just to toss them, to throw them in the garbage, or to continue on with the listing. By the time I've noticed the flaw, I've already taken the pictures. So that work is done. It's just a matter of entering the listing, which takes me about 2 minutes. And that includes sticking it in my box that I store in. So I figure at that point, it's pretty much about the same amount of work to go take the item to the garbage can as it is to list it. So this was a pair of jeans, and I did notice as I was taking the pictures that there was a hole in the crotch that I missed. A small hole, but a start of a hole. So I put these on auction for $1.99. I believe I did run them twice on auction. The first time I did not get, actually I got one bid for $1.99 and the person didn't pay. So I just relisted them on auction again, starting at the $1.99. And you can see here that I got 6 bids and they sold for $5. All right, and that I'm seeing here, it was paid. So that's awesome. All right, the next item that I had that was flawed is this pretty dress. Now it shows $1.99 here, but I did get $5 for that. The reason being is I received an offer, and anytime I receive an offer, it doesn't always show the actual price that I got. So I did get an offer. I got one offer on this for $1. I just let that expire because at a minimum, I wanted $1.99. That would at least cover my fees. And then I ended up getting a couple hours before the auction closed, I got an offer for $5. So it's not a whole lot of money, but it's more than I would have got, more than I would have got had I tossed the item in the garbage. On this skirt, it was a pretty large hole. Here's the hole, but it is at the bottom of the hem, so I'm not sure what the person has planned, if they're gonna be hemming it shorter anyways. So those were my couple of flawed items that I sold this week. And then next up, I have a pair of North Face men's shorts. These were a belted pair of hiking shorts, and they sold for $20. I accepted an offer on these, so they went for $20 plus shipping. Next up is this really awesome vintage sweatshirt, and I did I did send out an offer on this for, I believe it was $16.99, so it didn't sell for that full $24. But here's what it looked like. It's kind of Christmassy. It says, South Pole. It has a bird's cat, and it has this lace collar on it. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer picture there for you. This is an interesting style. I believe this is from the 80s, possibly 90s. It is a vintage item, and I did in the title of it use a couple keywords here. The first being geek. The other keyword that you could use is possibly secretary. I'm not specifically sure because I don't wear these, but I know there's people that do. And then the other word that I used was cottage. I think I meant to put cottage core, but I probably ran out of characters. So I chose to put, that it had a collar, cat, and birds on it. And $16.99 for that item. All right, next up is a pair of men's Abercrombie shorts. Now, I don't buy a whole lot of Abercrombie, but these did sell for the full asking price of $32.99. I find that the men's cargo shorts do particularly well, and it's an easy $30 to get for these cargo shorts like this. If you're looking for this type of item, the other brand to look for is American Eagle. The American Eagle cargo shorts also do really well in that $20 to $30 range that I typically get for these. And this did sell in just a couple of days. All right, this item, I sent an offer out for $15.99. This is an Eddie Bauer men's button-up shirt. I typically stay away from Eddie Bauer. I find it doesn't have a very good resale value, except for the men's tall sizes. And I guess I've actually sold women's tall sizes as well. Those tall sizes tend to do really well, especially this one. It was a size 4XL. So I've not seen that in a Eddie Bauer before. So I went ahead and got this, listed it, and it sold for $15.99. And you can look here, I just started it August 27th. It's about a week later. So it took less than a week for this item to sell. All right, next up is another bigger size item. This is a women's chambray button-up shirt. It's a cute little sleeve ties. And this sold for the full asking price of $16.99 plus shipping. All right, next item I have to show you is a shirt, uniform shirt from McDonald's. Yes, I love getting these uniform shirts from different restaurants because a lot of people don't realize that when you get a job at these fast food places, you do have to buy your own clothing. And so rather than going and paying, I don't know how much these run normally, $30, I would guess, somewhere like that for a brand new item, you can come on eBay and get it for essentially half the price. It's still $15 for McDonald's shirt. Other restaurants that I've sold, if I can remember, Domino's, Taco Bell, and then other uniforms non-restaurant would be like FedEx, UPS, those type of places. So any type of uniform, jump on, if you find them, jump on eBay or whatever platform you're selling on and look up and see if that's something that's actually being sold. So I've done shirts for McDonald's as well as their pants. Next item is this beautiful dress from Soft Surroundings. It's beaded, just really beautiful design. And this one sold for $30 on a best offer. Next item is a pair of gloves from Harley Davidson. These were a 3XL. I believe I sold these on an offer for $14.99 plus shipping. Next item I have for you is a Duluth Trading men's button-up shirt. Duluth Trading is one of my favorite brands. I did send an offer out on this one. Let me just double check, but I think I sold it for $15.99. If I can find it here very quickly for you, that sold, I believe I sent an offer out on that one for $15.99. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so $15.99 plus shipping for this guy. All right, a couple more items. Another Soft Surrounding skirt. This is another one that had some sequins on it. Here's a little close up for that. And this sold for $34.99. And then the last item I have for you is my biggest item, the biggest sale for the week. And this sold for the full asking price of $44.99. I paid about $4 for this item. When I found it, I really had no idea what it was. And those are the type of items that I find sell for the most amount, because you get it and you're like, okay, what is this for? And it's usually for something very specific. And anytime you can find something that is for a specific use, those items typically sell for quite a bit of money. In this case, I did some research and found that it was to go under a dry suit is the best I could tell. And so this item, it's fleece. It's like a fleece coverall. The whole thing is fleece. And then it has these stirrups at the bottom. That sold for $45. I'm so excited to get this sale, and it actually did not sit long at all. Let me check the listing. So I listed it just over a week ago. So it took about right around a week to sell. Super excited for this sale. If you'd like to learn more about making money by flipping items like these, make sure that you get signed up for my free course called Reseller Bootcamp. I'm going to leave the link to get signed up below this video, and I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'll see you in the next